Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm out here in the shop and, well, getting ready to carve a wood spirit. I know, a wood spirit. I don't do a ton of these. There's a really good reason though why I'm getting ready to do one. So be sure to stick around. To the shop. Today I'm getting ready to carve a wood spirit, and I know I don't carve a lot of these. I don't. My buddy Jordy over at Carving Fusion, he carves a ton of wood spirits. If you guys have been following me for a little while, you know me and Jordy teamed up and did a carving giveaway. I carved a bear climbing a tree. I mailed it to him in Canada. He carved some wood spirits in it, did some awesome work, mailed it back, and we gave it away to one lucky winner. Now, when Jordy mailed that back to me, I got more than just the carving. Jordy sent me back a few wood spirits of his own. He also sent me a Kutzall burr, the rotary burr, 1/8 inch shaft, extreme, very coarse. This is what it looks like. You guys know I use a lot of Saburrtooth tools, and this is pretty cool to get something else to try in my my flex shaft and carving stuff. So we're gonna be giving that a go here in just a few minutes. Jordy also sent me this piece of cottonwood. So when you get a burr and a piece of cottonwood from Jordy with his famous drawing, rough drawing of a wood spirit, what do you think you got to do? You got to carve a wood spirit out of the cottonwood, man, right? Well, that's what we're going to do. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to use this style burr, though. I'm not quite sure yet. So what I'm going to be starting off with is the eyeball bit from Saburrtooth right here in my flex shaft. And I'm going to start roughing out the wood spirit with that. I'm going to come in, clean that up with this little flame bit. This is also a Saburrtooth tool. And after I'm done with those, I'm going to come through with the Kutzall. And I think what I'm going to do is like this whole lower section be beard hair and use the Kutzall tool to do it, because it's really, really coarse. I mean, extreme, very coarse. So I think it might give the really real texture of fur and beard hair as I carve that section of the wood spirit. So I'm going to bring the camera in close so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, and hope you guys will stick around. right? Whistling, maybe. The hair. I don't stinking know what to do with the hair. I don't even know. Oh man, I was supposed to put the cuts all bit in for down here. All right, we'll put that in now. This might actually be my only cuts all bit. I might have one other. I primarily have Saburrtooth though. And yeah, it's what I tend to use most often. So the bits I'm using though, I will try to find on Amazon, and there'll be links in the description below if you guys purchase those bits through, and the Fordham carver. You can also find the mask I'm always wearing when I'm carving, which is the RZ mask. Not sponsored, not affiliated. If you're going to carve though and make sawdust, put a mask on your face, all right? And these things work great. I love them. I actually just ordered up a new one, and we'll be shooting a quick video on that, I don't know, sometime soon. I've been just pumping out a bunch of videos all at once so I can get them edited and, you know, put up a couple a week or so just to prepare with Christmas coming and things. So I'll have a video up on those RZ masks. Kind of like a review again. I did one a while back, so it's probably time to do another. All right, I got to get this guy's hair done. I have no idea what to do. I don't have a clue. Look at this thing. Whoop. Right? I like the way his beard came out, though. Check it out. I think it looks pretty neat. I still don't know what to do with the top, though. Oh guys, that bit seriously wants to just eat. So what I carved the beard and the rest of the face out was this eye bit from Saburrtooth. This is like a medium grit. Look at that. Look at the teeth on that medium grit compared to the teeth on that cut saw. Extreme coarse. I don't know if you guys could tell. Maybe. This thing is like, just wants to eat it right up. Saburrtooth's got a really extreme or heavy grit carver as well. I just haven't gotten one yet. I haven't really had a use for it, but this is turning out to be pretty fun, so I might carve more of these, and maybe I'll get some more really coarse heavy grit bits to carve this stuff up with, because this is kind of fun. You could just kind of be really artistic. Just whatever you want to do goes. Like, there's really no wrong way to carve a face like this in the wood. Just carve it, have fun, and that's what I'm doing. This is fun. This really is. I'm having a blast. Jordy, I'm sure you'll watch this. I really appreciate you sending me this, man, and that bit, and just, I guess, the inspiration that came along with it, man. I seriously do. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate you and your channel and the stuff that you're doing, and just, you're an awesome guy. If you guys don't know who Jordy is, you got to check out Carving Fusion. I'll probably put his link right in the bottom of this video, because you know what? He is. He's a real cool dude. So you guys got to see what he's doing over there. A lot of fun. I was just live, you know, a while back, watching him live on YouTube, going live. He's he's just a fun guy. He really is. So I'm really what's going on right now is I'm thanking Jordy from the heart, but I'm also stalling because I don't know what the heck to do with the hair on this piece. Well, guys, that's it. I'm done. Throwing my initials in the back. Boom. I want to thank you for joining me in the shop. And here is my wood spirit out of a piece of cottonwood. Did like a super slicked hair, you know. It's kind of not like what I got going on at all. Jeez, this thing looks like a mess. Anyway, there he is. There's my wood spirit. He could get some sanding and cleaned up a little bit. I'm not going to bore you guys with all that, though, but I probably will finish him and, you know, hang him on the wall somewhere. Shop's pretty messy. Somewhere. I got to find a spot, though, because I got to put these ones up I got from Jordy still, because they are cool. And I really appreciate them, buddy. I really do. And I really appreciate the opportunity to carve a piece of cottonwood, because I've never carved cottonwood before. This was a first, and it was a lot of fun. So I just want to put this out there for those of you who are thinking to carve, or who are new to carving, want to carve, or thinking about it, just haven't taken the steps. Just go for it. That's really all it is. That's how I look at it. Just go for it. I don't do a ton of these. I've only done a few wood spirits, and I'll be honest, they've been with the chainsaw. They really haven't done a whole bunch with the flex shaft and all that stuff. That's just, I don't know. I just haven't gotten into doing a bunch of them. But they are a lot of fun, and I might start carving them. Now, I don't really think I have any cottonwood in my area, though. I tend to like to use things that are local to me, so it'll probably end up being out of just like pieces of pine and things like that if I start doing more. And we do have a good-sized river, I don't know, a few minutes from here, so in the spring, the water will be high. In the summer, the water will drop, and the shores of the river will be just loaded with driftwood. And I'll probably go and comb that beach for some driftwood and look for some bark that I could carve. And we'll see what comes of that. But that's going to be it for this video, you guys. Carving myself a whistling wood spirit out of cottonwood. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out Jordy's channel if you don't already. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Check out some videos popping up over here and over there and whatnot. And I will see you guys next time.